Now I am here with the new topic. It is the type of resources and among this on the basis of the exhaustibility. Already you know about the renewable resources, but it is depend on the renewable resource depend on the exhaustibility. It is renewable resource. This resource, why it is known as the renewable resource? Because these resources that can be renewed or reproduced by physical, chemical and mechanical process. And for example, it is solar energy, tidal energy and wind energy. Another one, it is non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resource which cannot be renewed in a short period, as they occur over a very long geological time. It takes taking millions of years in their formation. And in our life, in a short time, it can't be formed. For example, minerals and coals. So now I am showing you with the examples and its video of one examples from each. So let us see the video.
Air causes wind. The wind possesses kinetic energy, and this energy can be utilized for doing work. Sailboats and windmills use wind energy. Electricity is also produced from wind energy.
Previous window, it was the example of wind energy, and now the example of non-renewable resources, and it is the coal. Now this is the example of coal. Coal, it is a non-renewable resource and you have to see it in a thorough. Now students, the another topic, it is on the basis of origin, and it is biotic resource, abiotic resource. Biotic resource refers to living components of an ecosystem, and they are obtained from the biosphere. It involves living organisms like human beings, flora and fauna. We are the human beings, so we can easily understand it's the biotic resource, and all the biotic resources are renewable. Next, another one, it is the abiotic resource. Abiotic resource, all those things that are made of inorganic materials, and abiotic resources are non-living resources, and this resource example is land, water, metals, rock, minerals, all it is the abiotic resource. Abiotic resources are not renewable. It except water, which is inexhaustible. Abiotic components do not depend on the biotic components for their survival. Now you have to see it with the short video. Now this is the example of biotic resource. Here it is the flora, and in our surrounding we are seeing that the variety of vegetations, and in these variety of vegetations it is the example of flora. Number of trees, we are seeing in our locality few number of trees, but in the forest it is the variety of trees it is found. Some it is very tall trees, some it is bushes, some it is shrubs, and all it is the part of the flora. And this forest, it is there not only the vegetations, there the variety of animals. It is the home of the animals, and it is the fauna. It is find in these large forests, and here along with these flora and fauna, it's need the running of water. Look at here, this is a beautiful bird, and this bird survived because of the variety of plants and trees in our. Now you may see the bird these birds where their survival, its survival is possible in the huge forest. Look at here this beautiful animal, it is the fauna. So it is which resources? It is the biotic resource. This is the example of abiotic resource. It's the example of rock. Even the higher altitudes, the water it is also available and it is also an abiotic resource. This is also the example of abiotic resource. This is the soil and we use it for the various purpose. On the basis of status of development, this resource it is possible the two category. One it is the potential resource, another one it is developed resource or actual resource. What is potential resource? Potential resource, this resource are available but we don't know the proper use. Resources which have not been put to use but are found in a region are called potential resource. As this resource, it is present in our country but it is not fully tapped, and this resources example, it is in the Rajasthan and Gujarat not only. It's the another example present the gold. Recently it is we know about the gold, it is present in the Sonbhadra but it is not totally surveyed. So actually we don't know the details of this potential resource. I will show it with you video. The another one is developed resource. Developed resource, it includes resources which are surveyed and their quality and quantity have been determined for utilization. It means the resources which are thoroughly surveyed and we know about what's the quantity and what's the quality, and it is utilized for the development as for our need. So it is known as the developed resource or actual resource. This is the example of Sonbhadra and you may see it here, it is a very higher altitude and this it is the example of gold, but actually the human beings they are not fully trapped this gold resource. This is the example of actual resource, and this area of which place in our country, do you know? It's the place Jharia. Jharia, it's in Jharkhand and it is the coal mines and it is fully tapped and it is utilized for the development. And this resources you have to know details. Now your homework it is to again read the types of resources. Again I will be with you. I hope you can easily understand. Thank you.